I survived over 100 days in Minecraft. I joined a server recently, and I decided what happens when this random dude joins a server with a bunch of people he's not super familiar with. Well, I've created some really awesome things, and some really cool and really stupid things have happened, and I can't wait to show you all of them. So without further ado, let's get started in the video. On day 1, like most Minecraft worlds, I spawned on top of a giant box of lava. Days 2 to 4 were spent running over the top of the nether roof thousands of blocks, twice because I was killed the first time to reach this server's base location. Day 5, I was given a tour of the base. Day 6, I decided to gaslight this person into thinking I was 5. So he's asking me where I got my elytra, and I'm basically saying I stole it, and now he's like, well, I said, where'd you get, he's like, where'd you get the elytra? And I was like, I got it from chest. And he's like, oh. And then he's like, who are you? And he's like, nice. And I'm like, when did you join? And I'm like, tomorrow. And he's and I'm just saying all this nonsense stuff. And then I'm like, why are you so mean? And he's like, should I stab you? I don't know who you are. Day 7, I did some villager trading to gear up. Days 8 to 10 were also spent gearing up, as well as finding some food and checking out more of the server. Day 11, I went resource gathering for a big build project later on. I also accidentally broke into the villager trading hall and drowned a couple villagers. On accident, but it's fine. Day 12, I went raid farming and only broke the farm twice, which almost cost me my life because I was so stupid with how I handled it. Day 13, I am back to trading with villagers, and I also discovered a secret room I wasn't supposed to find. Day 14, I am drowned farming, and I couldn't tell you why. Every other XP source on the server is more efficient, but I am drowned farming, and I don't even need copper or anything. Day 15, I wanted materials to build, so I went exploring. Day 16, I got lost. Day 17, it got worse. By day 18, I am thousands of blocks away, though I did manage to find a mangrove swamp. Day 20, I found a woodland mansion, but since I didn't want to lose all my stuff, I only peeked in and left. Day 30, I made it back, and we don't talk about days 21 to 29. What happened was, basically I died, and then I had to gear up all over again. Day 31, I am assigned the task of making the drowned farm look good. Day 32, I go raid farming, and everything goes perfectly until I break the farm. After trying to fix it, I ask one of the server's main people, Flavory Taco, to come over, and we spend a couple of hours trying to figure out we spend a while trying to figure out what's wrong with it, but eventually leave despite fixing nothing. Day 33, we finally start building the cover around the drowned farm, and I also turn on the minimal armor resource pack, which was hilarious. Okay, this is a spoiler for an upcoming video, which is fine. You guys should just check it out. But I feel the need to demonstrate exactly what this resource pack looks like, because I don't think I actually have the clip where I found this, but there is this amazing thing in minimal armor when you equip elytras. You have these tiny fairy wings that don't even reach past your arm. It's ridiculous. It's so small compared to my Minecraft character. Like, if I look in the front, you could just barely see it peeking out on the side. I'm showing so many spoilers. Just go watch the next video. That'll fix it. Yeah, anyways, I just wanted to show you this because I'm deeply considering playing with this resource pack because there's so many stupid things. Like, if I turn, you can see how small the helmet is. I love it. Day 34, we have a solid base covering around the drowned farm. I've used some texturing to add some wear and tear to the bottom of the build and to make it look more rugged. Day 33, I build the back half. Days 36 to 39, I finish roughly half of the main keep. And then I just spent the rest of the time sitting AFK and I don't know what to say during this time other than I forgot to exit out of the game. Looking back on this trek, it's kind of amazing that I was AFK for so long. Like, this footage is sped up a ton. I don't know if you could tell from that earlier squid just like booking it, but I was AFK a ton, and thank goodness I had my clock out so you can like see it, like measure. It's kind of cool. By day 40, I add another gradient and a cool balcony to walk across in the middle of the keep.
Okay, so we have at the bottom right here, we have a little bit of a gradient, like the water is seeping in and making it darker. And then right here, I'm gonna have a little outcropping because this is massive and I need to break it up a little bit. So we're gonna build, it'll be like a turret. That's what we'll call it, a turret. No, not a turret. What are those things? Battlements? I don't know. Please let me know down in the comments.
I also went over and checked out one of the other server mates' bases as well. He wanted to show me what he'd been building, so we flew over and checked it out, and it actually was looking really cool.
Oh wow, those are some really nice boulders.
It's like the most sincere comment I've ever.
No, you even did shading. There's different lighting, and you even did the bottom, and the light hits them from a certain angle. Needs a path leading up to it, and something else, and some more boulders.
Right up here, but
I have to get back to building that.
Day 44, I accidentally spawn a raid on other people's bases, and spend all of day 45 looking for the last raider. Day 46, I am back to mining.
If you press shift, it deleted the whole stack out of the inventory, but then it just didn't, so I had to go through.
Here's the thing, I have 2 open inventory slots. I knew you gave me a lot of strength.
That's some nice lag right there. I'm gonna leave now.
Finish mining my tuff.
How do you get out of this hole?
Day 47, I make more progress on the castle thing, and I also add a roof to it, which looked super cool.
I also found this thing called the one block house, and I add my own little addition to it in the form of an acacia plank. Just because I felt I needed to make my mark on the server, apart from the giant castle I'm building.
Day 48, I build up another tower to cover up the bubble elevator leading up to the killing chamber, and add a nice bridge between the keep and the tower. Day 50, I am raid farming again and repair my tools, and definitely don't spawn another raid back at the server's base.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I need your help.
Did you start another raid?
I started another raid.
I believe it. You're so stupid.
Hopefully this is the end of the raid. I think it is. This should be the end. Yeah, it's the end. Okay. I'm an idiot.
Day 51, I am out of stone again. Day 52, I've almost finished the first tower. Day 53, I finish the tower and then add a red structure on the top of the tower as a sort of room for when you come out of the bubble elevator. Day 55, I broke the iron farm by adding some details on top of the red tower structure. Day 56, I add a pointy top to one of the towers. Day 57, I add a bridge and finish the massive project that I started.
Okay, so we've got our general shape in. It's looking
It's looking pretty good. We're very limited by what the general shape is of the farm, but I think I managed to make it look pretty cool. We've got our 2 different walkways from the different areas. Well, actually, that one's useless. It's just for looks.
Days 58 and 60, I spent adding some final details, including finishing off the balcony and adding a nice banner with a really cool gradient. And the rest of the day went perfect without any other issues.
My stuff, I came down just throwing it off the edge. Thank you. Yeah, my boots only have the depth strider, which is super helpful for building in the air.
Days 61 to 62, I wait until someone logs on to show off. But since in real life I finish the build at midnight, no one logs on, and I just spend it AFK at the Drowned farm. Day 63, it was raining, so I just chilled in a boat and drove around in the server's water, and that's all I did for day 63. Days 64 to 70, I traveled thousands of blocks by feet because I ran out of rockets to find a new base location where I'm going to be building for the rest of the 100 days. I also found the shipwreck over here, which inspired me for the theme that I'm going to use for the rest of my builds, and that's just going to be a pirate theme. In fact, I was so inspired that I went onto Skindex and found a pirate skin. I spent 30 minutes searching for a pirate skin, and I went and then edited that skin and added my own little features to it, and created my own pirate skin to fit the theme because I'm excited for this type of theme. That's what I spent all of days 67 to 70 doing, is I just would hop onto the server and look for something that I was like inspired by that was pirate themed, and then I would add it to the skin, and that took way too long. Day 71, I went mining for resources in our new base location, but since that is boring, I'm just going to ask you to subscribe. If you like my videos and are enjoying this so far, please subscribe, as it tells me you enjoy the content you're watching and to make more like it. And now back to the video. Day 72, we start building the walkway. Day 73, after getting the basic shape together of the walkway, I then change all of the blocks to make it stand out more against the ocean. Day 74, I add the actual walkway part and build a rock. It was a nice looking rock. Day 75, I get a visit from someone on the server, and we went over and checked out his build.
Those are some nice trees.
Those are some nice nipples.
Do you like my nipples?
You recording?
Yeah. Wow, you're so poor.
That way.
Day 76, I did some more material gathering and made a bigger rock. Day 77, I started making a ship, but unlike most ships, this one's on land. A land boat, or a loat, if you will. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Okay, we now have finished the front of our ship, and it's a nice looking front. You just gotta ignore the back for right now. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna add in some details, like some railings, some masts, maybe even ship features, like whatever that post thing that sticks out of the front is. I'm just gonna make it look like a better ship than this wooden blob I have in front of me right now.
Day 78, I tried to add some details, but they looked terrible, so I went searching for more blocks. Despite flying earlier through a dark oak biome, I never actually got any, so I went out and found some dark oak and then returned home. Day 79, I made it back to the ship and added details. Day 80, I finished up the ship's details, adding some rigging, some masts, as well as a captain's quarters.
The pillar is ridiculous. It's so big. I tried making it just 1 block tall, but it was much too skinny, and now I've made it like this, like thicker, and it's just much too fat for this tiny ship to have this massive pillar. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it back to 1 because this is way too massive. And maybe add a couple more masts. Maybe that'll balance it out. I don't know. Okay, I think I can call the ship done. Yeah, I added a cabin onto the back. I changed out the acacia. We got some dark oak going now. We got some masts and some riggings and that little sticky outy bit. It's got, hold on, let me get up here. It's got an entire floor I'll put in except for in this cabin. It's got a little back window up there. We got this area up here where we could throw a steering wheel. Yeah, this is looking super cool. If I had someone else, we could even do a little Titanic pose up here. Wouldn't that be romantic? So I'm going to call this finished, and we're going to move on to adding in the rest of the details in our Pirate Cove town. So we've got some more rocks to add, some more buildings, and I kind of thinking maybe right here it could be a pub. So I think that's what we'll work on next.
Day 81, instead of doing anything I just said, I made a nice canopy by the ship and a crane. I'm way too proud of how this canopy came out, but it looks amazing. Day 82, I am adding some nice paths all over the base and even making a lighthouse.
I also went online and looked for some more reference images for Pirate Island to get some more inspiration for the base.
Day 83, I was showing off my lighthouse when tragedy struck. I was murdered, pushed off my lighthouse by one of my server mates because my build was just too good. No, in reality it was because he thought I had feather falling and I didn't, so I just fell off and died. After spending all of day 84 making it back home, I finished off the lighthouse. Thankfully, all of my stuff was in a chest because he felt bad. Day 85, I made some houses. One of them is even disguised as a boat. And then I started building up the mountain till I ran out of stone. Day 86, my pickaxe was getting low on durability, so I decided to check out the new gold farm, which I promptly broke.
Someone save me, I'm stuck! Like, can't move or break everything. Save me! Hello? I don't know. Also, egg broke. Not me.
What?
It was not me. Because it was broken before I got here. No! Oh, I'm so bad at this. Come on. I help it. You want. Oh no! Oh! That guy just got eaten. Not him. To be fair, it still works. Stop looking at me like that. I'm probably gonna kill him. It just felt sad. He didn't even fight back. I had no more rockets. Like, it might have been my fault. It was not. Oh, now he said I'm fine. I know.
At this point, day 86 has gone on for a while, and I'm thinking, wow, this has gone really bad. I broke a really important farm, but at least it can't get much worse. And I spent some time goofing off, but then it got worse. I was so wrong.
Oh no. God, I feel horrible. 3 elytras a lot. What can I do? Well, it looks like I'm not being on this much longer. He just found that I'm from the farm.
You see that?
Bro, what? Let's Bastion. I told you to get some gold. No, my dementia is coming back. I tried fixing it and I lost everything. I hate the design. I worked so hard to fix when It's so hard to fix when Golem died. Also, Egg's gone. Yeah, we should remake it low-key, but not right now. We should bash it. I'm
I
quite
thought you were
pissed
saying
right
it
now.
at the same pace he was typing it, and I was like, oh god, he's mad. That makes more sense.
And get a notch. Oh, I'm just gonna AFK a farm. Maybe that'll make up for some of the horrible things. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Day 87, I spent hiding in the gunpowder farm. Scared. Day 88, I left the safety of the AFK chamber to return to building, and after mining some more stone, I built even more mountains. Day 89, I ran out of stone again. Day 90, I made some cool rock shapes, including this nice arch. Day 91, I started to texture our newly made mountains with highlights and moss to make them stand out from just the boring old stone. Day 92, I did the exact same thing. On day 93, I ran out of moss. I also found a dog that I had tamed earlier but lost. Day 94, I added a waterfall, as well as a little pond in front of my portal. I also added some leaves all over the whole build to break it up. Day 95, I started to work on another ship, this one even farther from the water. Instead, it's up on top of a mountain, speared through by the cliff. But it did come out looking super cool. I forgot to record all of days 96 to 98, but our ship is now finished, and I died again. Day 99, I worked on another house nestled in my mountain. This one had a hay roof and a cool looking balcony. And now we have made it to day 100.
And with that final building added in, I think we have officially survived 100 days in Minecraft. I have completed so much. Sorry, that's super close. I've completed so much. I don't know if you even remember, but in the beginning, we built an entire mega base, and now we've built an entire, custom shoreline. But here is our base. This is the final product. I'm super happy with it. Let me know if you guys would like me to continue this series. Just whether it's on the world or you'd like to see another 100 days. Let me know. I had a ton of fun. I know this is a little different from the style of video that I usually make. This was super fun, and I'm super pleased with how it came out. And while we're doing a final show of everything that we've done, it's only fitting that we head back over to the main area with everybody else. Oh, I don't know if I showed it. I hid the nether portal over here. The entire mega base that we built as well in the first 50 days. Yeah, we built this massive structure to hide the drown farm. This was our community project for the area. I haven't built something this big in survival. This is massive. This entire structure is just to house the drown farm, and this tower is to hide the bubble column. Everything still works. We did break all the farms multiple times. Oh, never mind. That's broken. Let me remove you. Go, fall off, fall off. I know you don't take fall damage, and you're probably gonna land in the water. Yeah, he landed in the water. But this was the iron farm, and over here, this was the killing chamber for the drowned farm. This still works. We didn't manage to break this. That's excellent. But I gotta be honest, these 100 days have been kind of a menace. I've broken so many farms. I think I broke the raid farm a total of 3 times. I broke the copper farm once. I broke the iron farm. I think the iron farm's still broken because they can spawn right here. The gold farm I broke. Era fixable. And I don't know if I'm gonna show this clip, but there was one of the main server owners, or the people who are the most advanced and the oldest on the server. He was trying to fix the gold farm after I broke it, and he lost his valuable shulker box in the lava. So if we do another 100 days or episode in this world, one of our priorities has to be to replace a bunch of that stuff. I think he lost a stack of diamond blocks, which is insane, but we need to fix that because I can't be responsible for that, and I feel horrible. Let's head back to the base, and I think this is the end of our 100 days on the SMP. But as I said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for liking, for commenting, and subscribing. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!